Hello, band families and students. Thank you for a great year, for the year we had, although it was unexpectedly ended a little bit too soon. We are so glad we had the time to work with you. On behalf of all of the music staff, we are grateful for the opportunities we had this year. We are really looking forward to working with the students again in the fall, and we hope that you will be there to support us as well. Before we go on into our student recognition, we would like to thank all of the students for their hard work, but we would also like to thank you as parents for your support, and I'd also like to recognize the District 66 Music Boosters for all of their support with our events and student help throughout the year. We would like to thank the band boosters, Janelle Falo, President, Karen Ford, Vice President, Christina Wiseman, Secretary, Althea Model, Treasurer, Joy David, Student Accounts, Glenda Wells and Michelle Dreher, our Ways and Means. Thank you for all of your support, and we look forward to working together again in the coming year. And now I'd like to throw it over to Mrs. Rickert for the Choir Awards.
I would like to congratulate the Lakeview Choir on an outstanding year. As the year progressed, I presented them with more challenging music and they rose to that challenge. I'm really going to miss my 8th graders and look forward to working with the 6th and 7th graders again next year. In January, 22 choir students participated in the District 66 Solo Festival. Of those 22 students, 13 received perfect scores. I would like to recognize those students, and they will also receive a certificate for their accomplishment. Scotty Conley, Ashley Kottner, Sabrina Crowley, Sydney Dixon, Joseph Derderikas, Maya Flannery, Mara Haidak, Shruthni Krishnan, Tia Labib, Theresa Milad, Sarah Miski, Grace Raruka, and Naomi Yan. Next, I would like to recognize my Director's Awards and Most Improved Awards. All of these students will receive a recognition plaque. This year was a difficult year to pick just a few outstanding 8th graders to recognize because I truly believe I had an amazing group this year. These 8th graders were leaders to all in the group and brought a positive and fun atmosphere. When I'm thinking of a few students who stand out, I think about those who lead by example. They show a love for choir when in rehearsal, and in addition go above and beyond, participating in optional events such as Solo Festival, the ILMEA Honors Choir, and our Spring Musical. This year, my 3 Directors Awards go to Scotty Conley, Sabrina Crowley, and Maya Flannery. For the Most Improved, for this category, I'm looking for students who have grown as musicians, singers, performers, and leaders. And this year, my Most Improved Awards go to Mara Haidak and Grace Raruka. I've enjoyed working with the Lakeview Choir so much this year and look forward to the future.
Hi, everybody. As you know, each year all of the band students participate in our District 66 Solo Festival, and each of the students works really hard to make sure that their performance is the best it could be on that day. There's a lot of learning that goes on, and we know that it helps improve the overall quality of our bands. Each year, students have the opportunity to perform their solo for a judge and be given a score. Some of those students perform exceptionally well on the day of their solo and receive a superior or perfect score. And we would like to recognize those students at this time. In no particular order, we have the following students who will receive a certificate for this recognition. Amelia Varkalis on percussion in 6th grade. Aubrey Cervantes, 6th grade clarinet. Paige Dennis, 6th grade clarinet. Richard Gassman, 8th grade trumpet. Isabel Lopez, 8th grade, oboe. Ariana Mastny, 6th grade, French horn. Theresa Milad, 8th grade, oboe. Isabella Salvino, 8th grade, clarinet. Silvana Cyprian, 6th grade, clarinet. Josh Howard, 6th grade, percussion. Juliana Padavic, 6th grade, percussion. Lauren Buki, 6th grade, clarinet. Lucas Ciocan, 8th grade, tenor sax. Jonas Frangella, 6th grade, alto sax. TJ Harvat, 7th grade, bassoon. Shirlise Parrish, 8th grade, clarinet. Max Tilka, 6th grade, alto sax. Ava Pecoraro, 6th grade, percussion. And Amanda Wiseman, 6th grade, French horn. Congratulations to all of you on receiving a perfect score on that day. Woo! In addition to that, each of the judges were asked to select some best of the day performances in their room. Regardless of the score, could have been a perfect score or not, but students that displayed an outstanding performance for their instrument at their grade level and showed a lot of musicality through their performance. And so we would like to recognize all of these students who also will be receiving a certificate for this accomplishment. From room 1, in 6th grade, Juliana Padavic and Josh Howard on percussion. From room 2, Lucas Ciocan on tenor sax and Gabby David on trumpet in 6th grade. In room 3, Isabella Salvino on clarinet in 8th grade and Rozlyn Stafford-Richardson on flute in 7th grade. From room 4, Amanda Wiseman on French horn, 6th grade. In room 5, Theresa Milad on oboe in 8th grade, and Jessica Ford on flute in 7th grade. Room 6, Aubrey Cervantes, clarinet, 6th grade. And in room 7, Jonas Frangella, 6th grade, alto sax, and TJ Harvat, 7th grade, bassoon. Congratulations on being selected as best of the day from your room. Hi everyone, Mr. Olson and I would like to thank all of the concert band students for a great year through our February time. Boy, this 6th grade group was doing awesome, and we're disappointed that we didn't get a chance to really fulfill the entire year because we had some great things in store for everybody, and we really look forward to pursuing that next year with them as 7th graders. They truly are an exceptional group, and we are thrilled to have them. Each year we like to recognize not only the group as a whole for doing an outstanding job, but certain students who have kind of stood out, who have gone above and beyond in many cases, who have shown great progress, dedication, and preparedness throughout the year. So we would like to recognize the following students who will receive a small plaque as a token of their accomplishment for our outstanding concert band members, or our Director's Award.
So for the first one, young man on trombone, Jack Mealy. On percussion, Emily Hines. Young man on alto saxophone, Will Thalo. And last but not least, on French horn, Amanda Wiseman. Great job, guys. You did a fantastic job all year.
Woo! Along with that, we like to recognize certain students who have really shown great progress throughout the year. From where they started to where we ended in February, March, they've shown an exceptional amount of progress through hard work and dedication. So I would like to recognize the following 3 students for their hard work, and they just so all happen to come from the same section, which is not usually something that happens. However, they've done a great job. All on clarinet, we'd like to recognize as our most improved players, Sandra Swerb. Sorry, Sandra, if that's not quite right. Silvana Scipion. And Aubrey Cervantes. Great job, girls. Congratulations on all of your hard work and your improvement in making our group better, as well as yourselves. Thank you.
Nice job. And now for the Jazz Ensemble Awards. Jazz Ensemble was really, in my opinion, just starting to come into their own. We had a group of 3 songs for our spring concert series ready to go, and I was really looking forward to that. Regardless, I thought they showed some fantastic improvement throughout the year, and for the 8th graders that are leaving, I wish you the best, and let me know if you need help with the DGS audition materials that were sent out. I would like to recognize 2 outgoing 8th graders that had really done a fantastic job. First one is on valve trombone, Vince Messina. And the second one, this young man has done an awesome job on tenor sax, Lucas Ciocan. Woo! Nicely done. You'll be receiving a little plaque for that, and we'll look forward to hearing you in high school, you two, and the rest of you that are leaving Lakeview, and hope to see the rest of you in the fall. Thank you. Up next is the Lakeview Symphonic Band. Symphonic Band has had a nice year. We really have a small group that has worked really hard to get to where they are, especially by the time we got to January, February, March. We were really moving ahead with the songs and the music and the progress that I was really hoping for from the beginning of the year. We have done some nice recording during the e-learning sessions, and I will be releasing that to the parents here soon. I would like to recognize a few students for the Symphonic Band Directors Award. These 2 will receive a nice plaque along with the recognition. So for the Directors Award, these 2 have shown some great attitude always at their lessons, some great progress throughout the year, and have just been outstanding musicians. The first one is on flute, Rozlyn Stafford-Richardson. And this young lady on clarinet has done a fantastic job all year, and that would be Natalie Smiarowski. Woo! Congratulations, girls. I also have a Most Improved Award, and this one won't be hard to guess. This young man started a new instrument at the beginning of the year or over last summer and has just done a fantastic job on bassoon, TJ Harvat. Nice job, TJ. Woo-hoo! And throughout, I don't usually do this, but I kind of have an honorable mention. There was another small group of students that have done an exceptional job throughout the year, but really kind of stepped up during the e-learning with the recordings that we've done, and that's such a hard thing to do. So I wanted to recognize these 5 students as well for doing a nice job on that. The first one on flute, Jessica Ford. On tuba, Brennan Gillespie. On clarinet, Liliana Hernandez. On trumpet, Sam Pace. And on trombone, John Riedmeyer. Nicely done, boys and girls. You've done a fantastic job. Thank you.
Hi everyone. At this time I'd like to recognize our wind ensemble for their outstanding work this year. We were really starting to make some excellent progress as we moved into our performance in March at the Southeast DuPage Band Festival. And it was really exciting to hear their performance there. Unfortunately, we were unable to do that performance again, which we had planned to do at the Illinois State Festival. But I know that they would have risen to the occasion in making those even better, as well as adding some new material for the end of the year. So congratulations to the Wind Ensemble on their hard work and making this group the best it could be with the time we had. I wish all the best to our 8th grade students as they move on to high school and hopefully continue having music as part of your life. And to look forward to the returning 7th graders that are that will be coming into our wind ensemble group for next year and making it as great as it was this year. I would like to recognize some students though who did come into the wind ensemble group to fill some holes and make our wind ensemble even better this year. Some of the 7th and 6th grade students who came in to add to that group, I'd like to recognize as follows. So thank you for your contribution in making the wind ensemble great. Liliana Hernandez and Natalie Smiarowski on clarinet, Will Phalo on alto saxophone, Rozlyn Stafford-Richardson and Jessica Ford on flute, Troy Eady and Brennan Gillespie on tuba, Logan Kavanaugh and Sean Noller on percussion. You guys really filled a great hole for us. Thank you. And on French horn, also adding to our group a great deal, 6th graders, Daisy Duncan and Amanda Wiseman on French horn. Will Phalo is also in 6th grade on saxophone. So we had quite a range of student talent all the way from 6th through 8th grade. So thank you so much for being a part of the wind ensemble and making us our group great. Woo. Next, I'd like to recognize our outstanding wind ensemble students, which becomes very difficult because as the students get older and more talented, we have a very difficult time selecting certain students from the group as our most outstanding. And throughout the years, many of them have been recognized at different grade levels for this same recognition. All of these students will be receiving some sort of a plaque or a small trophy for their outstanding work throughout this year. Beginning with our student leaders. And these students were selected at the end of their 7th grade year as outstanding musicians at that point. And they also show great leadership as people within the group in helping to lead the group from their sections. They are responsible, they are respectful, they are on time, and they are prepared. And that is why they were in a leadership position. One of the students, Lucas Ciocan, who was scheduled to conduct at the final concert this year, did not get that opportunity, but hopefully he will have that opportunity at some point. So recognizing first from our student leaders, our student director, Lucas Ciocan, tenor sax. Congratulations, Lucas. Early in the year, our other student leaders, our drum majors, helped to lead the band on parade. And they came out of the group from their respective sections and became the directors of the group while on parade. And they did an outstanding job this year. And certainly, as student musicians, they led the band from both in front and within the group. I'd like to recognize the following students for their outstanding leadership. Our drum majors, Kaylee Frangella, Maya Homburg, and Shirlise Parrish. Thank you so much for all of your talents and your time and your commitment to our group. Next, I would like to recognize some students as our outstanding musicians. They are also leaders in their own right from within the group, and have done so not only for their 8th grade year, but for several years in a row. And so, congratulations to the following students as receiving our Director's Award for the Wind Ensemble. On clarinet, Isabella Salvino. On oboe, Theresa Milad. On oboe, Sabrina Crowley. And from our percussion section, Alex Stefkin. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication to our group. And lastly, I'd like to recognize a couple of students who have shown great progress and improvement this year. And even though they are in 8th grade, they continue to grow this year in many different ways throughout their hard work and what they added to the group, not only musically, but in a leadership role as well. So I would like to recognize the following 2 students as our most improved players, or most valuable players, however you want to look at it, for the Wind Ensemble. Beginning with, on clarinet, Emily McKennis. And on bass clarinet, Layla Orozco. Congratulations on being selected for this award and your hard work in making our group even better. Lastly, I just want to thank everyone for all of their hard work and time and dedication to our group this year. Please, as you move on into your high school years, remember to come back and see us and stay in touch. We look forward to seeing what you will do next as you move on and up into your high school years. From Mr. Olson and myself, we'd like to thank everybody once again for all of their work and input this year, as well as your progress throughout the year. We look forward to seeing you very soon, we hope, and we will be in touch. Thanks, everybody.